In the greenhouse game, each week begins with 3 players entering the greenhouse, earning power in deciding who goes home each cycle. Players in the greenhouse designate which players are vulnerable at each week's banishment. Additionally, players are able to earn seeds, the in-game currency, and the vulnerable players can use those seeds to buy their way out of precarious situations. Alliances must be forged, lies must be told, and at the end of each cycle, someone has to go home. It's the ultimate game of negotiation. Do you strike now or save your power for later? Do you rescue a valuable ally or do you hang on to your seeds? In this underhanded game of survival, can you successfully put your trust in someone else? Can you get someone else to put their trust in you? 15 enter, 1 will leave. This is The Greenhouse, Season 9. Opposite Day. Alright, hello Top 13. It's time for another week of the Greenhouse game, Opposite Day edition. For this week, we'll be doing jailbreak and capture as our 2 words. But first, I have something to introduce to you all.
What's that? What?
Handcuffs. What do these handcuffs mean? I'll explain it right now. Starting this round, at the end of the next challenge, 2 of you will be handcuffed together, which means you have to stay in each other's proximity for the entire round. However, this season, unlike past seasons, the handcuffs have a game mechanic attached to them. If one member of the cuffed pair is banished, their partner is dragged out of the game with them.
Oh my god.
No.
However, if you survive, the cuffs continue, but each cuffee chooses someone to lock up next. And the cuffs will continue until they're voted out. Okay? So, for the next challenge, someone will come in last place, and that person will be the first cuffee. However, I'll give all of you a little bit of free will in this. So if you go in last place, the name you text Zach right now will be the person you're cuffed to. So you can all individually decide who you would like to be cuffed to if it's you.
For anyone who didn't understand, can you re-explain the cuffing?
Yeah, please.
Good question, Trinica. Let's go over the rules one more time.
Prior to the upcoming greenhouse competition, every player must write down the name of another player. The greenhouse competition will play out as normal, with the players in the top entering the greenhouse. However, the player that places last in the competition must reveal which other player they wrote down. They will then be handcuffed to that player, binding their fates in the game together. These handcuffs are both physical and metaphorical. For one, the players will be physically bound together for the round. In addition, if either player holding a handcuff is banished this round, their partner is dragged out of the game with them. Note, outside of the potential for elimination, the handcuffed players are still individual. They can hold different positions in the game, cast votes separately, and hold different conversations. Here's an example case. Brody places last in the greenhouse challenge, meaning he is automatically handcuffed. He named Jessica as his handcuffed pair prior to the challenge, so they become officially cuffed together. Jessica placed second in the competition, so she is still able to enter the greenhouse and select a power. For this instance, we'll say she selected Tulip. Brody is nominated for the round. He is on the block and cannot vote. However, Jessica is still immune, cannot be nominated, and votes because she is the Tulip. At the end of the week, Brody is banished from the game. Even though Jessica was in the greenhouse, because she was handcuffed to Brody, she is also dragged out of the game. In the case that the handcuffed players survive the round, they must pass them on. After the banishment ceremony, each cuffed player must write down the name of a player to pass their cuff onto. Let's say here that Brody chooses Christian and Jessica chooses Edmund. In the following round, the new handcuffed pair will be Christian and Edmund. The handcuffs function exactly the same. Individual players, but if one of them is banished, the other is dragged along. The cycle of cuffing and passing will continue until a pair of handcuffed players is banished from the game.
I've heard a couple people say they chose me to be cuffed with, and I don't love that because I think it implies that they think no one's coming for me. And if enough people think that no one's coming for me, then they're going to come for me. Oh, I picked Paige for the cuff. Weirdly, like, I was kind of campaigning for her to go the first round. Not kind of, I literally voted for her and was trying to pull people to vote for her. She doesn't know that, and I think she really does believe that I'm, like, good with her, and I am now. More importantly, I think that people aren't really looking at her anymore. So, in my opinion, the odds of her being one of the nominees is so slim that if I ended up cuffed to her, it would be okay.
I picked Paige.
To be tied to? I picked Iggy.
Is that because you want her to lose, or just because you want to be together?
No, because I thought she would have the best chances at staying.
That's why
Yeah.
I picked Mickey too, because I felt like he has been doing well. And
Yeah,
like,
just that, like, very social, like,
yeah,
talking to a lot of people.
That was a hard pick. Because for me, it was like, well, if I lose at something, I'm going to feel bad that I picked whoever.
I know.
But then also it's like, but I do want to pick somebody good.
Yes.
And that's like good level with everybody. That way, you know, I can, I guess, redeem myself from the last round. But at the same time, again, I wouldn't have done it any different.
For this week's Greenhouse Challenge, the players had to pair up. Alexei was left without a pair and will not be competing in this week's challenge.
Not getting to play, obviously, is not the best thing in the world, but also, I guess the fallout of such a big move. Oh, it feels weird. It feels weird. It feels weird to watch them, cheer them on, and also asking, you know, who would be down to be paired with me and no one budging. Like, that's a really scary place to be. So we'll see how this changes over the next few rounds.
For this week's Greenhouse Challenge, the pairs will be competing in a two-part race. The first partner will tie together sticks to try to unhook a ring hanging across the field. Once that partner 1 retrieves the ring, partner 2 will be able to trade that ring in for a bag of dice. Partner 2 must stack all 10 dice on top of each other in a tower. However, they can only add to the tower whenever they roll a 6. The last place pair will both tie for last place. However, only one of them will be the first cuffee. Because this week we have a 4th power in the greenhouse. The top 4 pairs will each choose one person to enter the greenhouse. This week, the screw bean will be added to the flower picking ceremony. The player holding the screw bean will decide which member of the last place pair is the first cuffee. The screw bean is not immune, and this roll is done once that person chooses the first cuffee. Also, this is the only challenge for the week. There is no seed immunity competition, and there is no seed hunt. All right, in 3, 2, 1, go. The players are frantically tying their sticks together.
I will call your ass out.
And Trinica gets the first ring, and her partner Jabbar will move on to part 2. But Jabbar is not alone for long. Paige moves forward and Price moves forward after Mitch and Benjamin each get their ring. They're trying to stack 10 dice after rolling 6s.
Try to put some saliva on it as well.
Santi finally gets his bag, and Mickey is off to the races.
Oh, 6. Oh.
It's Struggle City over at the dice part of the challenge. One mistake makes a player start over completely.
What? 6.
Trailing in the back are Grant and Stephanie. As of right now, the pairs at risk are Erica and Grant as one pair, and Iggy and Steph as another pair. Grant grabs his ring and stays alive. Erica's up to bat at the dice.
Can I get a...
Another runner on the way. Hi, Erica. Grab a bag.
Done.
All right, congratulations, Paige. Your pair comes in first. And Paige claims first place for her and Benjamin.
Wait.
Mickey trying to roll that last 6.
Done.
All right, congratulations, Mickey. Your pair comes in second. Mickey claims second place for himself and Santi. Stephanie finally gets the ring, and Iggy can start stacking dice.
Done.
All right, Price, your pair comes in third. Jordan grabs third place for herself and Mitch. Power drops.
Yes, please.
Remember, the players are not only competing to enter the greenhouse, but they are also trying to avoid last place and the potential punishment of the handcuffs.
You're doing great.
Check.
All right, Jabbar, you got it. Your pair comes in fourth.
Fuck.
All right, Erica, your pair comes in fifth. So sorry, Iggy, your pair comes in last.
It didn't fall down that time.
Steph and Iggy come in last place. One of them will be the first person handcuffed in the handcuff twist.
We ended up getting last, and I feel horrible, and I don't think Iggy's mad, but it is kind of my fault. She did really good at the end, and I was trying to just encourage her. So I'm worried about possibly being cuffed up, so we shall see, and we'll roll with it.
I'm kind of scared right now. A, about the fact that I might get cuffed, but B, just the fact that I'm not in the greenhouse. I have like an ally or two in the greenhouse, but not really. I really wanted to secure a spot in there because I really feel like with Max going out, people are gonna start coming for me after that. Steph is being very apologetic about the fact that we didn't do great, but I actually literally hold nothing against her because that was the hardest game we've had to do yet.
All right, everyone, here we are at the end of that iconic jailbreak and capture challenge. So in last place was Stephanie and Iggy. So that means at least one of you is going to be handcuffed this week. So sorry. But our top 4 with one member entering the greenhouse, in 4th place is Jabbar and Trinica. 3rd place is Price and Mitch. 2nd place is Mickey and Santi. And 1st place is Ben and Paige. Shout out. We'll go from 4th to 1st. So 4th, which one of the two of you will be entering the greenhouse? Jabbar is entering the greenhouse. Okay, Mitch and Price. Mitch is entering the greenhouse. Santi is entering the greenhouse.
Remember when I said I was going to ride the middle and not draw attention to myself? That was a complete lie. I have been lying my ass off.
And Paige is entering the greenhouse. All right, everyone, let's go back inside. My 4 greenhouse members, meet me in the office at the top, the 3rd floor.
I'm a little annoyed because I gave Jabbar such a strong lead in that challenge, which I was not expecting to be good at, and he squandered it. But we're still in the greenhouse. Jabbar really wanted to go in the greenhouse. I wish that hadn't been such a snap decision because I think I could have convinced him to let me go in the greenhouse. There's probably going to be a situation here where people are looking out for their pairs, so that does limit who can be nominated. And then obviously the cuff situation is going to play a big part. I think I'm going to be targeted soon. And I don't really know how to play that. Like, if I could choose anyone to go, it would be Mickey. I think that he's so shady and he's like holding all his cards close to his chest, but he's collecting cards from other people. So it's like so obvious to me, and I don't know why no one's really talking about it.
At the start of the flower picking ceremony, Mitch has some important information.
This information might be helpful before we get in too much. Steph picked Mickey for her handcuff.
And Iggy picked
Steph.
Well, I picked Mickey. I feel like a lot of people like Mickey, and so I picked him because I don't feel like he'll be voted out. And so if like he's on the block, that was my idea, like he won't be voted out. Iggy picked me, so I'm a little worried about that, but I like both of them, so I don't really care if I have to be cuffed up with either one.
I did pick Steph as my cuffie if I get cuffed. So I feel like they might just go for that because of the fact that we were the bottom two. I really hope that the people in the greenhouse are nice enough to not put the people that are cuffed in danger of banishment.
So those are the configurations the handcuff could be in.
Mickey was my partner. I would ask that whoever gets the screw bean picks Iggy.
Do you want to pick Iggy?
I would prefer the tulip, truthfully.
I mean,
Unless somebody else wants it, but that's what I would prefer.
I'm more incentivized to pick Iggy personally, only because Iggy nominated me.
Regardless of what everybody gets up here, the screw bean isn't safe. But if I am a nominating flower, no one here is going up. I feel like that's fair.
Well, we can't get nominated, right?
The screw bean could
Oh,
get
screw bean could, okay.
So whoever gets screw bean, I feel like should not, or at least on my end, is not getting nominated.
So, actually, then I don't mind taking it. The only thing I will say is that I also told Trinica we're probably getting that, and I would at least try and volley for her to be like safe as well, if that's an option. If that's too much, then I don't mind taking a flower and somebody else can have it.
Do y'all want to all consensually make the deal that all of our partners are safe?
Yeah. I think that does, whoever gets the flowers then has an extremely limited pool to pick from.
Right.
Because there's 13 people, and that would be 8 of us off the table. So
It's 5.
Five options.
I'm fine with that. If you all are fine with me and Trinica.
The only one I really don't want is sunflower. I don't want that shit on my neck for sure. That's like, I don't really want rose either, but if you want tulip, you can just take it from me anyways, so.
Do you want sunflower?
Not particularly, but I mean, it's going to come out how it comes out.
So let me then ask you guys this. Do y'all have
Maybe I'll
anybody you
take
want to
it.
nominate?
Especially, I can't even map out who is and isn't eligible given the pairs being safe. I would need to like write that down and see who's like, can we name?
Let's think.
Paige figures out the 5 at-risk names given this save the pair strategy. Erica, Grant, Iggy, Stephanie, and Alexei would be at risk.
So that's what the discussion looks like. Sorry, I'm a visual person.
Me too. I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
And then have your pick.
I think another thing that I'm thinking about is like with the list of 5, there's a possibility Steph and Iggy end up on the block. I don't know who nominates who, but if they're both handcuffed,
Yeah.
that would be a lot. That would be shitty. I feel. I don't know.
Strong support.
Then we get rid of the twist and run around, but I don't want to do
Oh,
that.
that's true.
I mean,
I forgot that it continues.
Yeah, unless we if they
continues if they don't get
if
eliminated.
they're eliminated,
Well, then
it's
the
gone.
earnest
And then
is
they
on
pick.
whoever the role selects and like how people feel about that decision. But
you're taking tulip, I assume.
I do want tulip,
Yeah.
but I don't want to put you in a position where you don't necessarily want to be in.
I respect that, but I think that's like part of having power.
Yeah.
Is just being in that position.
so I'm gonna be honest. What were you gonna say?
You go first.
It seems like you all are mutually discussing the flowers and what to do with them.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and take the 4th place prize, and if one of you all want to take it from me, I don't mind recalibrating.
Why don't you do that? If you don't want to make a decision.
I'll take the rose. And if you guys want it,
Yeah.
I'll take sunflower. But this would be my preference, knowing that you're taking tulip.
If you don't want sunflower and you want to do this instead, I don't mind personally.
You know.
Like,
Yeah. Do
yeah.
you want to do that?
Um.
And then I can take the rose, you get tulip, and you guys everybody gets what they want.
Can I see before I commit to that, can I actually see the list of options?
if we're sticking to no pairs, and all that. This is the list of eligible people.
Okay.
Say them out loud for the camera, please.
Erica, Alexei, Grant, Steph, and Iggy.
I don't want you to feel pressured. I kind of don't want it, but like, I don't want you to feel super stressed.
You do me a solid, but I mean, I'd appreciate it.
If you want to take the handcuffs.
Are you 100% sure? Okay, like I don't want
to. No, I'm not 100% sure, but like I don't want you to be stressed about the decision. It doesn't mean that much to me.
Would you be more careful? I mean, can take Sunflower. Do you want to?
I don't want to be someone who puts off decisions on other people. So I'll just do what I said I was going to do in the beginning, which was either Rose or two. I guess Rose is gone, so I would have done Sunflower. So you just stick. We're gonna stick with your original.
Yeah, like to be clear, I would have been fine with whatever.
And I'll just take that from you, and then you can have.
You can take Rose. That gives you one, so that way I'll just do the two.
I'm okay having.
You sure?
Yeah,
okay.
I said I would do it. I'll just stick with it.
No. You can't steal once that you've been stolen from.
It's okay. You can
so that lands you with the two.
This is kind of ironic because this is what we talked about at the very
beginning. We just walked in circles.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, y'all.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Nobody wanted to take that stupid sunflower, so it was just like, well, somebody's got to take the sunflower, and it's like, I don't want it. Maybe I do want it. I just knew I didn't want Santi to have it, and then so just getting perilously close, and I was like, we can't have that. I don't think it will go well for me if that happens.
All right, here we are after that fierce greenhouse competition. Here are the standings for the week. Our sunflower is Paige. Sure. Our rose is Mitch. Our tulip is Santi. And our screw bean is Jabbar. All right. My last place pair, please stand.
Hi, babe. Cuff me.
All right. Iggy and Stephanie, one of the two of you will be the first person cuffed. Jabbar, who's it going to be?
Okay, so from my understanding, it doesn't matter for you. So I'm just going to pick you, Iggy, because I think I know who you've chosen, and it's the fairest way.
All right. Iggy has been cuffed.
Finally, girl. And the person I did pick was Steph.
So it didn't matter either way.
All right, so Stephanie and Iggy, you are handcuffed for the round.
Okay, but for real, if we have to go to the bathroom, can we like...
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah,
You don't trust me?
absolutely.
Do you want to move over?
Yeah. You sit over there, I sit over
We'll
here.
sit
and
like
just
this. Thanks.
Yeah, nothing crazy like that. But if one of you is banished this week, the other cuffee is also banished. But if you survive, you get to pass it to other people next round. Okay? So with that, there are no other competitions this week as previously announced. But let's get ready for nominations. Good luck, everyone.
I'm kind of surprised y'all picked each other, though.
Who?
Well, at least they did.
Oh, yeah.
Like, my strategy was to pick somebody who I've really not been talking to as much.
Oh, really?
Basically, I picked somebody who I thought that other people in the house would want to protect. Mm-hmm. So that if we were tethered, the people I'm talking to would want to save me, the people they're talking to would want to save them, and they would keep us in.
I think that makes sense.
Did people talk at all about who they're planning to nominate? Probably not. You guys just talked about...
But they narrowed it down to 5. So
Okay.
3 out of those 5 will be on the block.
Okay.
And, I mean, Iggy and Steph are 2 out of the 5.
Okay.
Honestly.
Is Mickey also in the 5?
No,
No.
he's not going to be put up.
Why?
Because Santi was up there and he rallied for Mickey to
Okay.
be safe.
I should have gone in there instead of Paige.
Paige and I kind of like had a back and forth on who's going to be 4th place and who's going to be Sunflower. I told her, I was like, I don't mind taking it, but I don't want it to seem like I'm jumping for excitement to have it.
Yeah.
So, no, Mickey's not an option.
I think that it makes sense for everybody who is not Iggy, Mickey, Steph, and Santi. I think it makes sense for all the rest of us to banish either Iggy or Steph.
Right.
So that 2 people from that tight 4 go home.
Right.
I think that your banked vote could end up being really important this round. Like, Steph has a banked vote. Basically, those 2 banked votes could end up being really important this round. So, like, the people in our group would feel really, like, tight with you, I think, if you were to stick with that group and not sort of, like, suddenly flip over to them and give them your banked vote. But
Are you insinuating that I would?
No.
Oh.
I'm just saying, like...
I'm trying to see where this is coming from.
No, why?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like we're fine. Like, I
Okay,
haven't
good.
considered a flip or anything like
Okay,
that.
good.
Yeah.
It's only because like I guess the thing is like anybody could flip at any time, but
Right.
the reason I'm thinking about it is just because it would be so bad if you chose to do it because you have the extra vote. But the people that I feel like closest to right now is Paige, you, Mitch, Trinica.
Uh-huh.
Those are the people that I feel like we've had something going since like the very early rounds of the game.
I agree, yeah.
Some of you guys have even been up and we voted to keep each other safe. Like,
Right.
and I those are the people that I really want to like go deep into the game with.
Same.
So we're
But we're
we're
cuffed
stuck like this for a little while.
for a little bit.
I am really scared of one of us getting like put up.
I have
I'm
a
pretty
lot
terrified of
I
it.
have a lot of seats,
Really?
so
Okay.
uproot is an option.
What if they do both of us?
Oh, that's scary. Yeah.
I feel like Paige wouldn't go for me because I
I don't think Paige.
voted for her
I
to
told
stay.
in the very beginning. I told Paige I'm not voting, and then I didn't get to vote. So, I don't think she would. But if it happens, I'm so sorry.
If it happens, it happens. We're in
But-
this together.
We're in this together.
Trust.
I wish if we uprooted it, uprooted both of us.
I know. I'd be sick.
Okay, let's go talk to some people though.
Yes,
But
we
yeah,
need to.
we're handcuffed. We're not terribly mad at it. We.
Now we're gonna go find out how to pee.
So if we're sticking with the no pairs, it is these 3, 4, 5 people.
Do y'all think the no pairs is fair, right? Because I know Ben's super nervous.
Yeah.
Mickey was like, he's like, please, 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 like.
But then we get rid of the. Well, yeah.
I think the first question I have is the handcuff situation something we want to continue into future rounds? Is the question we probably need to ask ourselves in this room.
That's true.
The problem is Steph is great, Iggy is great.
Yes. The issue I think we're going to run into, and I think everybody else is going to run into, is that it's going to be that same kind of conversation with everybody.
Every time.
Yeah.
Because, like, there's a situation where if the 3 nominees are Steph, Iggy, and someone, and that someone uproots, the round is done. Because no matter what,
Someone's out.
they're
But they're both out.
both out.
They're both out, yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's, like, kosher. Also, I don't know if this is the list, I don't know who I would nominate.
I don't either.
Um,
I mean, it feels so bad to go after a handcuff pair, but it's like getting 2 for 1.
I think
But that's
also,
awful.
if they leave as a pair, I think jury starts after that.
Oh, really? Wait, how many? So we're at 13, and jury starts at 11.
Jury always starts at 11.
Yeah,
So,
concerning.
I'm just going to throw this out there. This is not what I'm saying I want to do.
Yeah.
You nominate the pair,
Okay.
Sunflower.
Yeah.
You nominate Alexei.
Okay.
And then, because the fly trap was very powerful, what else is she going to do?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
that's true. To come out round 2 with
Yeah.
that is pretty crazy. But then Alexei goes home,
Yeah.
I think.
But then, yeah.
And then the problem is if you nominate,
Or we could let the house decide, do you want to get rid of Alexei or do you want to get rid of the pair and get rid of the twist?
Oh, we could flip it on them. Have them get a group consensus and see where everyone's at.
okay,
That might be the way to do it.
we're grappling with like, there's an opportunity to get rid of the cuffs.
Yeah.
Do we take it and
Yes.
nominate both? Would we have the votes? Would all of you vote to get rid of a cuffed situation so it's not further
I just
in?
don't like
or-
the idea of having those cuffs.
Explain that to me further.
If we don't get rid of the cuffs this round, they get to
Right.
pick who is cuffed the next round.
Right, so-
and the rule of one of the cuff gets banished.
Right.
That
so
follows.
you're saying to nominate them, so they would both be on the seat, and then that, regardless of who is there, they just leave.
Yeah, which sucks,
But
but
you-
like we don't
yeah.
have
But then-
the cuffs to deal with.
To continue.
Yeah.
I see
Yeah.
what you're saying.
I will say I love the people that are cuffed. If it saves my ass, I will absolutely be behind that plan.
Okay.
Because I'm in a different situation than both of you because I'm
Yeah.
getting nommed if
I agree.
they don't go up.
The 5 vulnerable players from the greenhouse's Save Your Pair plan has been made public. Erica knows that she's one of the 5 vulnerable players.
I am just really starting to get defeated. How many times can Erica say defeated challenge in this season? I'm really bothered by the fact that I haven't been able to vote and show people where I stand. And so just hearing your name constantly is absolutely not something I'm used to. Do I want Stephanie or Iggy to go? Absolutely not. Those are the last two people I would have, well, maybe Stephanie, but Iggy is definitely not somebody I wanted to go. Stephanie, I know, would go far if she stays. So I'm just hoping Paige can see that. And yeah, I don't know. I'm just like, let your girl vote.
I truly feel like getting the handcuffs out is the right thing to do.
I think so too. The thing is, do we think everyone will vote that way?
I'm trying to think, is there a person we could put up, you could put up, that would have enough seeds to uproot so that there is no choice, that one of them will go home, dragging the other one down?
The problem is there isn't.
What about Mickey? Does Mickey have...
So I was trying to keep track of seeds. Have you kept track of seeds?
No, not at all.
Okay. I think Mickey has 3 from what I've been hearing.
This kind of sucks.
This really sucks.
If the handcuff thing is the right thing, I want to just make sure that everybody else who we're kind of close to is also thinking that, because if that's the case, we might just have the votes and it doesn't matter the configuration as much.
Yeah.
Even if no one else uproots, you know?
I don't think anyone can blame us for wanting to get the handcuffs out.
The problem is, if we don't, it's going to be you and me handcuffed next.
I know.
So the other part of me is like, we could
and I
strike...
think there's enough people who want us to go because our names have been floated before.
Mm-hmm. If we put up Alexi probably goes, and if we want to get rid of the cuffs, we can't have that. I'm kind of thinking about Mickey as an option.
Yeah.
Because if Mickey has the seeds,
yeah,
I also feel
that's
like
what I was wondering. Okay.
We're considering a situation where the cuffs are removed from the game. How does that make you feel? Do you want the cuffs removed? Do you want them to continue forward?
Just like taking them out now?
The cuffs are going to continue if we don't.
What's the problem? What's like, to me, I'm like, what's the advantage of that?
If the cuffs stay in, both of the people cuffed get to choose a new cuffee, right? I think if they both stay, then they each get to hand their cuff to one person, and then those two people are cuffed.
If they stay in, but the only way that, so...
You're vulnerable to getting cuffed and then out the next round.
And that could happen to any single one of us.
I mean, we both have to come in.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. There's so many people in here.
All I've heard is y'all made agreements to keep everybody safe, so that's very few of us that you can put up. Does anybody want to talk about who they're gonna put up? Because I'm assuming
I'm Tulip, so.
Well, I know you do, but it's very quiet. So
well, if we stick to the pair rule, which is no pairs, which was the rule.
That's a rule.
It was a discussion.
The discussion.
It's
the same discussion.
I was didn't know that was a rule.
It's the same discussion that's happened in the first 2 rounds.
Yeah. Okay. So that's okay.
The 5 names available to put up are Erica, Alexei, Grant, and you two. And that's the grappling point, because that's like being in the final 7, essentially. So we either broaden the field to not include pairs.
Or that's up to y'all, really, but you do what's best for your game, I guess. I just wanted to see if we could talk to anybody who's in power, so we can
Do you want to talk separately?
Yeah, because it's y'all have been
That's
all
what we've been doing.
Y'all all been in a group, so it's been really hard.
They are adamant about getting the twist out.
As soon as possible.
I didn't know he was going to have a conversation with you, because what I pitched was, if you guys want to get the twist out, Alexei's scaring people because of what she just did.
Yeah.
So why don't the Sunflower nominate the twist, and you, the Rose Mitch, nominate Alexei, and we let the house decide. Get the twist out or get Alexei out.
To me, that makes sense.
And that's when he was talking to you, which makes me think he's considering putting you out.
I know, yeah.
Which I had no... I was going to block your vote so you can get a bank vote.
Right. I just don't really trust what he's saying, because I had a read of I think you're going to put me up. And I think if they decided that together, that's a load of shit, because I was helping Paige not get voted out the first time.
Yeah.
So I'll be really irritated if she was okay with that. I don't know. I don't trust Mitch as far as not putting me up, to be honest.
Yeah. I would go talk to them.
Yeah, I want to, but they're having some whatever is happening here.
Yeah.
Right, because I think like even Mitch being like, oh well, I mean, if we want to get rid of the pair rule, I'm like, that's because you want it to sound like a group decision to take that out so you can put me up without going against everybody, in my opinion.
I would ideally like them to put the twist up and then put Alexei up and go with the idea of letting the house decide, and then I just block the votes of people who are going to vote out the twist and we vote out Alexei. That's what I would like to happen. But now he wants to put it I think he wants to put it Mickey. If he puts up Mickey, that breaks the social contract that we have of keeping pairs safe. And now that he's broken that social contract, it'll make him look like he doesn't keep deals, which makes him look bad. And Mickey will be after him, and that's one less person after me. I don't want the pair up at all, because I feel like they're not going to give it to me, so I don't have to be handcuffed. I'm just annoyed. I'm very fucking annoyed. I wish Jabbar would have fucking stood on business and took the sunflower and I took the rose, and we could do what I would like to do.
Had they not came up with a decision yet?
No, it's just real tricky.
I think you should talk to Paige.
So here's the problem. I should have put my ass in the greenhouse because they're scared to make a move, and I'm not scared to make a move. And I might just come out with it, because basically that group of 4 has been a group of 4. Well, they were 5 until we got rid of Max.
Right.
Yeah.
They will still continue to be a group of 4. So they're going to try to work this game.
That's
to
what
try
the cuffies is what you're
exactly.
talking about.
That's exactly what they're trying to do. And I'm sorry, but like this is the way the game is played. And if the shoe was on the other foot,
they would not think twice.
They would put their foot down and they would exactly. And so I get that Paige and Mitch are in a difficult spot, but so that means that I don't want to just
they would
hang
basically
them out to dry.
sacrifice themselves
Right.
later in a different.
Yeah, and I think they're worried that they're then gonna like hurt their game basically. Right. So if it means me coming in to be the big bad wolf and just calling a spade and putting the target on me, I'm happy to do that.
You're absolutely right though.
Because the right game move is to get the cuffs out. Yeah, but also like I think the rest of us need to really reassure Mitch and Paige that we have their back. Like, and if they make this move, we have their back.
Definitely.
It's so the problem with all of this is that they keep talking to Santi because he's the tulip, but the problem is that Santi really like Mitch and Paige need to discuss what they want to do because they're nominating, and actually Santi is just trying to protect his team, and that's derailing the ability to put them all up. And so if it was me in the greenhouse, because I'm not subtle, I would be like, Santi, bye. Like, I'm sorry, but like me and Mitch need to discuss this. And who, do you know what I mean? And let me put it this way. If we allow them to escape this round and we don't get rid of the cuffs, they each choose who to put the cuff on, and who the fuck do you think they're gonna cuff? They're gonna cuff 2 of us, get in the greenhouse, and get our asses out.
Is Santi the one that's pushing for the cuffs not to be on the block?
Actually, no. To be totally honest, it was me.
Yeah.
It feels like a bad thing to do to like, because they're cuffed together, and it feels kind of like not cool to put 2 people who are cuffed. But my big concern was, you know, like I think both Steph and Iggy are great. Like I think they're so fun.
Me too.
I'm just so concerned about these cuffs persisting.
Exactly.
I just don't like them persisting. I don't want to be cuffed.
Yeah, that's where I come. My mindset is like I don't want to vote either of them out actually.
Yeah.
But if it saves my ass, like I'm more than anyone probably. I am so in on us working together.
Yeah.
That I like would hate to potentially like get put up on the block. So is the only option either the three of me, Mickey, Grant, Alexei go up, or
Stephanie plus 1.
Stephanie and Iggy plus 1 other.
That's kind of what it's been revolving around, is what it seems like.
Okay. I understand where you're coming from with the cuffs, and I think, like, I don't know. Take it with a grain of salt, because obviously it's coming from me, but the way I see it, you're potentially keeping a power in the game.
Right.
That could fuck you over next round.
Yeah.
It could fuck anyone over.
Yeah.
The real question that people are having is, like, to be completely transparent, is, like, people are freaked the fuck out about this thing, and there's a little bit of an urge to be like, well, we could just get it out now. But I don't really want to nominate either one of you. I would rather nominate someone else.
That's what I'm saying. Do what's best for your game.
Okay.
Because if you don't nominate us, we're not going to put this on you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Pinky promise?
Pinky promise.
If you don't nominate us, we're not going to pick you.
Okay.
So I would prefer that.
I kind of would prefer that
Who are
too.
the other 3?
If we don't do pairs,
But can
Erica,
I ask
Alexei,
you,
Grant.
why y'all are so caught up in like keeping the people you worked with safe? Is that best for your game? And it might be yes.
Not particularly, and I don't think Paige is super keen on it. It felt like that was just sort of like, Santi was like, well, Mickey really doesn't want to go up, and then Jabbar was like, I can't remember Jabbar's partner. Jabbar doesn't want that, Trinica doesn't want to go up, and it's like, well, yeah, no one wants to go
Nobody
up.
wants to go up. Yeah. But I think this shouldn't be a factor.
Yeah.
Because if you don't put us up, we're going to remember that and not put you, in a bind for it.
Yeah. Okay.
So here's the problem. I think you and Paige are in a tough spot because you're basically having to pull the trigger.
Yeah.
If you feel uncomfortable about that and you feel like you're being hung out to dry or like making yourself vulnerable,
yeah,
the three of us are on board. I'm happy to be the big bad wolf and sort of come in and just tell them, look, if the shoe was on the other foot, y'all would vote 2 of us out in a heartbeat if we were cuffed. If we keep them in, they're going to take the cuffs and put them on 2 of us, get in the greenhouse, and vote our asses out next round. So, and if you guys get too cute about who you nominate and you don't nominate like all of them, Santi's going to block votes. They're going to have a bank vote from Stephanie, and all of a sudden we lose control of evicting the cuffs.
Okay.
So whatever you need me to do in order for you to feel comfortable to make that move, I'm willing to do it.
My concern is that regardless, I don't think there's anybody in the house who can uproot against the 2 of them together.
So the thing is, if you nominate Iggy and Steph both and they're on the block, then Iggy will try to uproot because she's tethered to Steph, but Mickey will try to uproot. Mickey won't try to help uproot because Mickey is tied to Steph. So basically, it pits them against each other because all of a sudden now Mickey wants Iggy to get evicted, even though they're working together. Because if Iggy gets evicted, Iggy and Steph go, and Mickey stays safe.
Yeah.
So,
wait, are we not doing that then?
Is that
the pair thing?
Where is Paige?
I have no idea.
Are you okay with that?
Not really, but I mean, you guys with flowers, so.
I get that you don't. If I was in your shoes, I would not want the people I've been working with the whole game to get nominated together.
It's not the people I've been working with. Is that I told Mickey that if I got the tulip, because I hadn't been in the greenhouse yet, that I would make sure he was safe, and I thought that's the agreement that we made.
What? Who would you want me to put up? Alexei, Grant, or Erica?
Grant, then.
I would say Grant, if you don't want to do that. Like I told you, my thought was let the house decide what they want to do. Twist or the person that just fly trapped somebody.
The nominees being Iggy, Steph, and Grant is fine.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Done.
I just think I'll talk to you separately, and maybe we should talk one-on-one.
I mean, it makes the problem is if we start nominating people who aren't that group, you can then block votes. There's Steph has a saved vote, and all of a sudden the 2 people on the cuffs get off. And I get that that's what you want because they're your closest allies, but it's not good for the rest of us.
Wait, who are you talking about?
Stephanie.
They're not my close. I don't know where you got that information.
I could have a wrong read of the game.
Yeah.
But this is what I feel, and it's what other people have told me as well.
That's not necessarily make it true.
I feel that the best move for me, the best thing that could happen, is for the people with the cuffs to go. So I'm going to do what I can to try to support the flowers.
Okay.
And if that's the move they choose to make, then I will really get behind it and support it.
I mean, I supported that as well. So you saying that those are my closest allies is not accurate. So I
He
would
did. He did support it.
You just did say, yeah. That's true.
No, I in the room in there, I supported that idea. So for you saying that those are my closest allies, that's inaccurate narrative that you're spreading. That's not true. Because I was fully on board with that. I said that. Do you guys want to get the twist out, or do you want to get out a big threat?
Okay. I didn't know that. To be fair.
And I said, why don't we let the house decide? We'll put the twist up, and we'll put a big threat up, and let the house decide.
Okay.
So was Ben pitching Mickey, or were you considering it?
I think the Mickey thought comes from the fact that he has the most seeds.
Got it. To uproot, right?
Yeah.
And then trap Stephanie and Iggy. Is that the? I guess I'm trying to understand because I don't know what you guys' plan is. I'm trying to understand the end game.
You know, part of me is like, I don't have a vote in this in this round, so like, I want to make sure that like. My priority, I don't want to have that handcuff on me.
Yeah.
So that's the thing that I like.
The risk you are taking, though, is if you put them up and for whatever reason, they come off, right?
Yeah.
You're now handcuffed.
It's guaranteed.
Yeah.
Almost essentially.
Mhm.
Yeah. I don't particularly want to nominate Steph or Iggy.
Yeah.
But Paige has 2 nominations. So if Paige is nominating them, she's nominating them.
Yeah.
And then I have to just pick someone. That's where I'm struggling.
Mhm.
Mickey, to me, is like he has the most seeds that I know of. So it's like, in some form, it's like that's like kind of a nice option because I give him, he has the chance to uproot potentially. There's competing wants in the house. There's a very strong group of people who want the handcuff thing out.
Right.
In that case, they want to put up somebody who like has seeds to uproot. You might be that person.
Sure.
That's the conversation.
Yeah.
I don't know who's putting you up. The other person I could see being put up, and my preference would be Alexi. Because
But you don't know who's putting me up, as in that would be Paige's decision.
Paige nominates first.
Right.
So if Paige is pulling the trigger on that plan,
The cuff thing?
she's probably nominating you because that gives you a seed. Because the hope is that whoever isn't the third would uproot. The other plan that I'm also toying with is not worrying about the handcuff at all. Because if I don't know. I don't.
That's kind of how I just think, like, I don't know. Fine, if that's the plan that you agree on, but I think, like, we're fixated on the twist just because it's, like, new and unfamiliar and everyone wants to, like, just get rid of it as soon as possible.
Yeah.
But I don't think, like, it continuing on to the next person is as much of, like, screwing everybody over as everyone feels like it is.
I need to talk to Paige because Paige makes this call. That's her call at the end of the day because the 2 people she nominates dictate. If she nominates Steph and Iggy, do you think who goes if Alexi is up against them? Do you think Steph or Iggy stay? Or
I don't know.
Okay.
So I just wanted to see what we could offer you to like stay off the block.
Yeah,
because I know everybody's scared of this.
That's the thing, is everyone's really scared. Like we keep saying we love you guys, but it's just so scary.
Well, we talked to Mitch and we secured with him, and we would like to secure with you the fact that if we both get to stay, like this will not touch you in any way.
100%. 100%.
Like
we pinky promise.
Like
we will pick anybody but you.
Okay. I mean that's helpful.
I mean, for sure, like, if you wanted to pick you and then, like, one other person, like, to be safe from it, I would be okay with that.
Okay, and leave it open-ended for now?
Yeah.
Okay, that's something to consider. I think that both those things are helpful.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and I mean, like, I'm sorry.
But no, I mean,
it's how the cookie crumbles.
We did it.
Yeah.
I did it to ourselves.
No.
It was my fault.
I did. No, it was my fault.
I was, like, rooting so hard.
I know. I was trying to give you
like
so much
close.
encouragement, too.
So close.
But yes, like, let us know. And then the least I ask is, like, if you decide, like, you were going to nominate one of us or both of us or something, let us know.
I will. I promise I'll do that. I will, like, come find you.
What are you thinking? Are we going through with the plan?
I think it makes sense, and I also think nobody's going to be mad.
Okay.
What do you think?
I think so too.
Iggy, Steph, and Grant nominees.
Iggy, Steph, and
I think
someone.
Okay, but let's do the votes.
It has to be one of
How
these
many
that gets.
seeds does Grant have?
I don't know how many seeds they have, but as long as we nominate Iggy, Steph, and then one of them, they can only uproot one of Iggy or Steph. It doesn't matter who Santi's blocks with his votes. We still have enough votes with the rest of the group.
How many? We need to count those votes right now.
That's what I'm doing.
And that's what I've been doing this whole round.
Trinika's in.
Trinika's in. Erica is in. Jordan is in. Jabbar also has a blocked vote, so it's essential that he's in because he basically counts as double if he flips. We have enough votes. Even if one person were to flip, we would still have the votes.
Okay.
So, and that's what I've been doing this whole game is going around. And Jordan is also so much on board, and she's like convincing people. Last thing I want to say is if you two are the 2 closest people in the game to me, I support whatever you choose. If you choose to not do that because you feel like it's too much of a risk for you, I won't hold it against you. I'll be sad. And my goal is to do whatever I can to support you in sort of going with this plan because I do think it's the smartest plan for us.
Okay. I just am not comfortable with the cuffs persisting.
Okay.
I think the question is who out of Mickey and Grant you would put up?
I think I'd put up Mickey.
I do too, because I think he has the seats.
I'm really stressed because the way I get in these games is I sort of like rally my troops and the people I want to work with, and I go to fucking war, and I'm like, roar! And that's how I get in these games.
Yeah.
And then the problem is I get really self-righteous about it, where I'm like, I'm trying to do what's best for all of us, so why aren't you also trying to do what's best for all of us?
Yeah.
So I'm really trying to take a step back from that. Because obviously, like, the people who worked together for the fly trap last round, they might not be viewing the game that way. And I might want them to view the game that way, that we're all working together.
Yeah.
But they might not be, and that's okay.
Everyone has these little, like, outside relationships. So I don't know, like, when Alexei brought in Mitch into the fly trap thing, I was really surprised because Steph had just said that there was, like, a group with Mitch in it. So
From their side?
Yeah.
Who are you feeling good with? I mean, yeah.
I
mean, according to like my notes, I just have like you and Erica from like day one.
I was going to say I feel good with Erica still. And she also this morning had said that she felt good about you too.
Okay.
So like that's the like most solid thing that I have, I would say. And then I feel good about Mitch. I do think that Mitch, like, whenever I talk to people, they say that they feel good about him. So it does make me a little bit worried that, like, I'm not maybe as important to Mitch.
I don't know what you heard from Ben, but Ben is the one who told me about there being, like, this pregame alliance with, like, Max and all of them.
He's been floating that to several people, I think.
He told that to me and Mitch. And me and Mitch had connections within that group, but not the whole group.
Yes.
And then so once we were aware of that, like, that sort of like brought us together a little bit.
It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy, honestly.
You know?
But it's become like such a narrative.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's also forcing it to become a thing.
Yeah. But I think he might have been right.
Who, Ben?
Yeah.
I mean, I think he is right. I don't know if he was right the first time he said it or he's right now because everyone decided, well, if he's saying it, then we'll become a group. I mean, it's a big group. I don't know. It just doesn't like concern me that much.
Right.
Because I don't know if they're all like working in lockstep like that.
Well, I think they're much less threatening without Max. I'm like nobody's number one ally. You know
That's the thing. That's where I'm feeling
Yeah.
too. Like when people are like, "Oh, who do you feel good about?" I'm like, I don't think I can even say like I have anyone.
You know, I'm probably like a decent amount of people's like third or fourth ally. You know what I mean? But then I'm like looking at the number of people. I'm like, wait a minute.
Well, listen, if you don't have a number one and I don't have a number one, then we should fucking lock in. Because like, I think we like enough of the same people that it makes sense for us to more closely work together.
True tea, they're probably going to put you guys up.
Oh, well, we've talked to them and we've made offers, so they might not put us up.
They want to kind of get rid of the twist and just be done with it.
Yeah, I mean, it's understandable.
It sucks that it's you guys. Like, that's what it's been. Like, they've been kind of like, we don't want them to go, but we want the twist out.
Yeah, I mean, we've made offers to both of them.
And
for safety from this.
Can I get safety from this, please? I've been fighting for you.
You're not putting us up.
I know, but like I'm saying, like, can you?
I mean, I probably wouldn't pick you, but like, yeah. So the other thing is, if we both go up,
we're fucked.
Well, I don't want to say we're fucked. What I want to do is I want to try to get uproot for one of us because the option's limited, and then I have banked votes.
And then we can get the other person.
And then we can get the other person out.
That's a good idea, but also I think even if we uproot one of us, that will just move the people that were already voting for either of us to secure one person.
I can still block 2 votes though.
So I think even if we both go up, there's still a chance we can stay. But I have 1 bank and I have 4 seeds. So we have a little wiggle room. And would you help?
I only have any seats.
Oh yeah, you used them.
Only thing I can do to help you guys is make sure I block 2 people's votes that would vote for you guys to go.
Yeah.
Here's my thought. If you guys do that, you guys give the cuffs to Paige and Mitch. They want the twist out. There you go.
We were just telling them the exact opposite. Well,
if they don't put you up,
If either one of them nominates us, they are an automatic.
Yeah, if we stay, we'll put them up.
And also, the agreement that we made was partners don't go up because that's what they've been constantly doing.
Stop doing that bullshit.
I think it started with the first round.
Yeah,
it's like the thing.
But Mitch is breaking it if he puts up Mickey.
Yeah,
because Mickey was my partner.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that?
I don't like that. I don't like that you guys are an option. I was hoping that it could be like Alexei, Grant, and Erica, and then we can get rid of Alexei or Grant. Also, there's the narrative according to Ben that I'm fighting for you guys to say because y'all are my closest allies.
Ben's throwing a lot of bullshit out, is what we're hearing. So it's like Ben is bullshitting everybody. He's stirring the fucking
Why don't
pot.
we try to get him put up?
But no, Paige won't do it. Paige loves him.
He was Paige Park.
That's the problem.
And Paige also asked that if she doesn't put us up, that we also do not put it on Ben.
I'll put it on Ben. I don't give a shit.
I know. I also took it.
He might be putting Mickey up. You're fast looking. If he does it, I love Mickey. I know. I'm sorry.
Would y'all be okay with Mickey going?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's us. If she
okay.
puts us, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. If she puts us up, we have enough to uproot
One of us.
Over
And you have a bank vote.
And I have a bank for it. I will give it to you or somebody else to play it. If you can play it, we can still stay. And then if Paige puts us up, her and Ben are going in these, and none of y'all will be.
Okay.
If she puts us
if
up.
she puts us up
Okay.
together.
And so I have your word, like, if I, like...
Trust.
100%.
Let me think on it.
But yeah, that's what I'm proposing is like, because we have 5 seeds total together, so we can at least uproot one of us and hopefully beat out Mickey if he's up.
And if Paige nominates you, you'll have 7.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So
You're
we want to
so
try to,
right.
we're going to
So
try to
I would say
uproot.
start at like 4, feel Mickey out, and then yes.
And Mickey only has 3, so we want to try to uproot hopefully. And then that
Is
way,
Santi gonna fight for y'all too?
I think so.
He said he would.
Okay.
And so we might be able to
He
stay.
said he would block.
And if
block
they,
votes that would probably
if
go
they,
towards us.
if they put us up, it's automatically like her and Ben on these.
Hi. I'm just coming in.
We heard.
You did? Okay.
Yeah.
I wanted to
shot,
be
though?
sure.
I'll let you talk to them.
Yeah. I wanted to be honest with what I said I would do, and you had asked me, so I am going
Yeah,
to
no, that's
nominate
fine.
you guys. So
You're gonna nominate both of us?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So
Okay.
just want to let you guys know.
I appreciate you telling
Yeah,
us.
of course.
We love transparency and honesty.
Yeah.
So.
You know, I do my best for that.
No. I know it's hard. It's a hard
Yeah,
pressure,
yeah.
so.
But no, I wanted to let you guys know I, really enjoyed getting to talk with you both.
All right.
It's just very unfortunate how the
No.
cookie
Do you
crumbled,
want a
like
hug?
you said. Sure, I love hugs. I'm a hugger. I think you guys are wonderful.
It's also a game.
It is.
So, like,
It's so
sorry.
fun. I mean,
So, like, don't feel like horrible.
this could be the start of
So.
an addictive personality.
Have you never played one before?
No, I've never played.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be in it. So she just told us she's putting stuff. What do you? Have you figured out what you're gonna do?
People want Mickey. That's the other name that is up. I think.
Please do that.
Yes, that's kind of what I was feeling. I think that gives you two the best fighting chance.
We're gonna Hail Mary it, so just wait for it.
Yeah.
Don't say anything, but we're gonna Hail Mary it. Since you're not putting us up, you're safe.
Okay.
If we
so
come down.
sorry.
Can we ask if it comes to a tie
Oh yeah.
and you become the deciding vote? I
You keep us?
assume that you would vote
Okay.
Mickey.
Yes, I will get him out.
How do you feel about Paige right now, with the whole thing going on?
This is a conversation that needs more time than what we have.
Okay.
I think she's extremely smart in a way that, like, I can't tell where her allegiances are.
Okay.
Is that how you guys feel?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
This fucking sucks. And like
We're gonna fight.
Okay.
So we're
good.
still gonna fight. So
Good.
do not worry about that. It's,
Okay.
It's. I'll just say it's good that she's putting us up.
Yep.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
Mickey might be an option.
To go up?
To bless. To go up.
Oh, I know that. Okay, so here's the tea. Steph and Iggy said if they go up, they're probably going to try to uproot and outbid Mickey.
Right, because they'll have 7 seeds.
Mm-hmm.
And I think...
And then one of them, Iggy will stay on the block with Mickey. And then we vote out the other person, Mickey. I love Steph. I do. I love her, adore her. But it wouldn't hurt us to be automatically in a jury.
Yeah,
but we lose 2 allies. That's the problem.
All right, hello, Final 13. It is time for another nomination ceremony. I have no other announcements because there was no seed immunity challenge this week. Where's my sunflower? Hi, Paige.
Hello.
I need you to please stand and name your 2 nominees. Remember, these 2 people will each get a seed.
So I'll just come and say it. I think everyone knows at this point. I'll be nominating Iggy and Steph. I think we're just very worried about the handcuffs and its persistence in the game. So that's where we came out.
All right, Iggy and Stephanie. You have been nominated. Please have a seat. And you each receive a seed.
We're gonna make this difficult for the next.
Okay, our Rose, Mitch. I need you to name the third nominee who, to remind you, isn't receiving jack shit.
The third person who will be nominated is Mickey.
All right, Mickey, you have been nominated for banishment. Please have a seat. Which means our 3 nominees for the week are Mickey, Steph, and Iggy. Let's head to the auction.